BI, Brandon Ingram. I mean, this could be huge for him in some small ball lineups. He could be a 4. You could even see him playing 2 if they want to play a little tall ball and have him out there. His ball handling is obviously going to be crucial for this team, and his shooting. Is he going to be sort of the everything, the Swiss Army knife player for them?
Yeah, that's certainly what they need from him. And I think talking to him while I was out there, I think that's something that he wants to show his ability just to, check a whole lot of boxes for this team. Where in New Orleans, he's a primary creator. We know he's a scorer. He's improved a lot with his passing over the years. And that's something that Steve Kerr talked about after the Puerto Rico game. But I think, being able to make plays defensively, shoot some corner threes. I talked to, Joe and Tim Bontemps during the game about, man, I haven't seen Brandon Ingram shoot this many corner threes in one game and forever, just because they have all of this ball handling around him. Is going to be much different than what we're used to seeing from him in New Orleans. And I think that's something that he wants to embrace, being able to do a lot of different things to contribute to winning. And I think it's important for him in particular just to be a little bit better defensively, to be more attentive, to be there when the ball gets there instead of reacting a lot of the times, which I think is maybe his biggest weakness on defense. A lot of times he's a beat slow in his reactions. And I think you saw in that Puerto Rico game, he had a couple of blocks where he was getting there early. And I think that's going to be huge for this team, just having his length out there next to Jaren Jackson, like I said, because they're gonna have a lot on his plate as far as protecting the rim. So I think this is really important, summer for BI, just to be on the court with guys like Anthony Edwards and Mikal Bridges, and to really show that he can separate himself and be a notch above some of those guys potentially. And I think Anthony Edwards obviously has that potential, but I think BI also has that potential to be the guy on this team if he's playing, the way we saw at the end of last season with the Pelicans. It's just a matter of him, doing things a little bit differently than we're used to seeing from him.